Have you ever gazed up at the night sky and wondered why the moon turns a captivating shade of red during a lunar eclipse? Such a sight is not only awe-inspiring, but it also carries a profound cosmic significance. This is the mystery of the blood moon, a natural spectacle that has fascinated humankind since time immemorial. In the simplest terms, a lunar eclipse happens when the Earth positions itself between the Sun and the Moon, casting a shadow that darkens the Moon. But this is not just any shadow. As the Moon moves into the Earth's umbra, the darkest part of the shadow, something magical happens. The Moon doesn't just go dark, it glows with an ethereal red hue, painting the night sky with its mesmerizing light. This transformation into a blood moon isn't caused by any change in the moon itself. It's a trick of light, a cosmic illusion of sorts. The Earth, acting as a giant lens, bends the sun's light as it passes through our atmosphere, scattering the shorter blue and green wavelengths and allowing the longer red and orange wavelengths to reach the moon and reflect back to our eyes. The exact shade of red can vary from one eclipse to another, influenced by the Earth's atmosphere at the time of the event. Factors such as dust, humidity, and temperature can all play a part in the intensity and hue of the red light. This variability adds another layer of intrigue to the mystery of the blood moon, making each occurrence a unique and breathtaking spectacle. This celestial dance of the sun, earth, and moon aligning in perfect formation is a fascinating reminder of our place in the universe. It's a cosmic show that requires no tickets, no special equipment, just a clear night sky and a sense of wonder. So as the moon passes through Earth's shadow, it takes on a striking red hue, creating the spectacle we know as a blood moon. The upcoming lunar eclipse promises to be one of these unforgettable nights, a rare opportunity to witness the mystery of the red moon unfold before our eyes. But what exactly gives the moon its crimson colour during a lunar eclipse? You might wonder. Well, it's all down to a fascinating interplay of physics and atmospheric science. In the simplest terms, the red hue that the moon takes on during a lunar eclipse is due to something called Rayleigh scattering, named after the British physicist Lord Rayleigh, who first studied it in detail. This is the same phenomenon that makes our sky appear blue during a clear day. It occurs when the particles in our atmosphere scatter short wavelength light, such blue and violet light, to the sides and away from your line of sight. Now, during a lunar eclipse, the Earth is positioned between the Sun and the Moon, causing the Moon to be in the Earth's shadow. But even though the Earth blocks direct sunlight from reaching the Moon, some light still manages to reach it. This light is refracted or bent around the Earth by our atmosphere, like a giant lens. But here's the interesting part. As this refracted light travels through our atmosphere, it undergoes Rayleigh scattering. The shorter blue and violet light wavelengths are scattered out of the line of sight, while the longer wavelengths of light, those being red and orange, are less easily scattered and continue on their path through the atmosphere to reach the moon. In addition to this, the amount of dust, clouds, and other particles in Earth's atmosphere can affect the intensity and hue of the red light reaching the moon. More particles can cause the refracted light to scatter more, which can darken the moon and even give it a brown or grey tone. Conversely, a clear atmosphere would result in a brighter and more vibrant blood moon. So the moon doesn't actually turn red, it just appears to be red from our perspective here on Earth. It's a beautiful example of how the physics of light can create such a striking and mystical spectacle in our night sky. So, the red glow we see is essentially the result of sunlight being filtered into longer red and orange wavelengths as it passes through our atmosphere. Now that we've unraveled the mystery behind the blood moon, let's turn our attention to the upcoming lunar eclipse on March 13th, 14. This celestial spectacle is not to be missed as the moon dons a captivating red cloak. The event will be visible from the Americas, so wherever you are, if the moon is above the horizon, you are in for a treat. The moon will begin its journey into Earth's shadow, gradually turning red. This phase is known as totality, and it will last for approximately 65 minutes. But the show doesn't stop at the blood moon. The night sky will be bustling with activity. Jupiter and Mars will be making their appearance, adding to the grandeur of the night. And if that's not enough, the peak of the Gamma Norreid meteor shower will coincide with the eclipse. So, while you're gazing at the blood moon, keep an eye out for these shooting stars. If you're wondering about the red hue of the moon, it's all down to something called Rayleigh scattering. This is the same phenomenon that paints our sky blue during the day, but during a lunar eclipse it filters sunlight into longer red and orange wavelengths, casting a red glow on the moon. Now, the shade of red can vary from one eclipse to another. This is due to the atmospheric conditions at the time of the eclipse. Various factors such as dust, humidity, temperature, and the exact path the moon takes through Earth's shadow can influence the colour of the eclipse. And if you're already looking forward to the next celestial event, we've got good news. A partial solar eclipse follows on March 29th, obscuring up to 93% of the sun. And there's another total lunar eclipse to look forward to on September 7th, 2025. So, mark your calendars for this celestial spectacle and prepare to gaze up at a breathtaking blood moon. The upcoming lunar eclipse promises an unforgettable glimpse into the cosmic dance of the sun, moon, and earth. Don't miss this rare opportunity to witness the enchanting ballet of our universe. Watching a lunar eclipse is a mesmerizing experience, but did you know that you can enhance your viewing with a few simple tools? Indeed, while the celestial spectacle is visible to the naked eye, using binoculars or a telescope can magnify the moon's features and bring the event to life in a way that's simply not possible with the naked eye alone. Binoculars, in particular, are a great choice for beginners. They're easy to use, relatively inexpensive, and can provide a detailed view of the moon's surface. A telescope, on the other hand, can offer an even more detailed view, allowing you to see craters, mountains, and other lunar features in sharp relief. But it's not just about what you see, it's also about what you capture. Long exposure photography is a fantastic way to document the event. With a tripod and a camera capable of long exposure shots, you can capture the entire journey of the moon through Earth's shadow, creating a stunning visual record of the eclipse. Remember, this is not just a moment, but a celestial ballet that unfolds over the course of several hours. And don't forget to consider your viewing location. Find a spot with clear, unobstructed views of the sky. Avoid brightly lit areas, as light pollution can diminish the visibility of the eclipse. If possible, head to a location with minimal artificial light for the best viewing experience. Lastly, remember to dress warmly, especially if you're planning to watch the eclipse in the early morning hours. Bring a comfortable chair or blanket to sit on, and maybe even a thermos of hot cocoa to keep you cozy as you watch the sky. By following these tips, you can transform the experience from a simple skywatching event to a deeply engaging and personal encounter with the cosmos. With these tools in hand, you're all set to enjoy the upcoming lunar eclipse to the fullest. A lunar eclipse is not just a standalone event, it's part of a larger cycle of celestial phenomena. Eclipses, both lunar and solar, are part of a grand cosmic ballet that unfolds over centuries. Each performance is unique, with the celestial bodies, the sun, moon, and earth, dancing to the rhythm of gravitational forces and orbital mechanics. In the weeks following the impressive spectacle of the blood moon on March 13th and 14th, another celestial event awaits us. On March 29th, a partial solar eclipse will occur, covering up to 93% of the sun. This will be a stunning sight, as the moon partially obscures our view of the sun, casting an eerie shadow across the earth. But that's not the end of the dance. In 2 years' time, on September 7th, 2025, we'll witness another total lunar eclipse. This promises to be an even more dramatic performance, as the moon once again moves into Earth's shadow and takes on a captivating red hue. These events are not random, but rather they follow a predictable cycle known as the Saros cycle. Every 18 years, 11 days and 8 hours, similar eclipses occur. This cycle has been known since ancient times, and it's a reminder of the predictability and precision of our universe. Of course, these celestial events are not just about the spectacle, they also provide invaluable opportunities for scientific observation and study. Astronomers can learn much about the sun's corona during a solar eclipse, for example, or about the moon's surface and atmosphere during a lunar eclipse. These events are a treasure trove of scientific data, contributing to our understanding of the universe. So as you watch the moon turn red in the night sky, remember that you're witnessing a small part of the cosmic dance of the sun, moon, and earth. You're part of an ancient tradition of sky watchers, marveling at the grandeur of the cosmos and the intricate ballet that unfolds above us.